Welcome to Armored Warfare. What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Entech, and I had the opportunity to play Armored Warfare, and I wanted to share with you some of my gameplay and my thoughts on the game. Armored Warfare is a game that I am very much looking forward to, and I'm sure that there are many others out there who are as well. Now, for those of you who maybe don't know what Armored Warfare is, this is an upcoming free-to-play game that will feature modern tanks, armored vehicles, and more. And before we go any further into the video, I just want to state and note that this is alpha footage. What you're about to see is alpha gameplay footage, and many things might possibly change, and there will be many features added to the game that you won't see during this video. Before we go into the features of the game, let's hop into some gameplay footage, as I'm sure that is what most of you want to see. Now stick around after the match to hear my thoughts on the game, as well as more information about it, and see several clips of my gameplay experience during this play session. Alright, Armored Warfare has provided me with some great experiences. This game is a lot of fun, and I mean, it's in alpha, and it's only going to get better. And so I'm going to talk about the good things that I've experienced so far, and then some of the things that I've taken issue with, which are things that can be easily fixed. But first, let's talk about this thing. This is the Sheridan, and I think that this is one of the most interesting things in the test right now. And there's all kinds of different things in the game currently, and things that have been rotated out. But this is one of the things that I've been striving to get for the past day now. And as you can see, I'm loading the anti-tank guided missiles, the shillelaghs, and it's taken quite a while to load in. So we're going to talk about all these different things. But these missiles are guided. Oh, there's a wall there. And you basically just point your mouse at the target and guide it. Now, I haven't launched one yet. I haven't launched a single one. This is my first game using these, and so this is going to be quite the experience, and hopefully we have a pretty good time. Now, it's a little controversial because these missiles, and even the regular heat rounds, have a ton of pen, and they do a ton of damage. And, okay, here we go. And as you can see, it says stop the fire. So this is the thing. It's not like it's completely unbalanced or something like that, because it does take quite a bit of time to aim this in any regard. And while it does a ton of damage, ooh, oh my gosh, while it does a ton of damage, it does have its drawbacks. So this is very controversial right now because it does so much damage, but you know, it is very weak. It can be killed and probably like 3 shots from some of the top tier stuff that's in this game, or maybe even 2 really. It's weaker. It does have a massive gun that does a ton of damage, but you actually have to take the time to aim it. Now, some people are extremely good with this already and can just like drive crazy and actually hit people on the run, which is nuts, because I tried it in the last match and I wasn't able to do that. I was just kind of testing this thing out. Another thing is that it's actually really decently fast, and it's very versatile. That's what I think I'm going to like the most about this. Now, one thing that I do want to mention first and foremost is that the only things that I've really had an issue with so far in the test has been if you ram an enemy, you do a ton of damage. If you accidentally ram a teammate, or even like scrape them barely, he's getting shot at, barely scrape them, it does a ton of damage. And that's going to be reworked, obviously, but it's just kind of annoying, and you really have to watch and avoid teammates, because I've actually backed into somebody before, even though like I didn't know they were there, because they just pulled up, and mixed with some of the lag and stuff like that, it's just a mess, and you can actually do a ton of damage to teammates, so you got to watch that. The other thing is that the sensor seems a little bit weird, like the radar, essentially, not radar, but sensor, sensing enemies. It can take a little bit of time to actually get into a position where you can see somebody. Sometimes if they're behind certain objects, you can't really see them, and sometimes they just disappear. Well, apparently in the last round of testing, it was perfect. People were saying it was great. And so I have every confidence in the world that that's going to be something that's changed. And the great thing right now is that there's a lot of people giving great feedback. They've already made all kinds of changes and things like that. So the alpha test has been going fairly well for me. Oh, here we go. Take some time to aim, and oh yeah, I gotta guide it. Crap, I forgot to guide the thing. Yeah, so I'm like so into it that I forgot to guide the missile. So yeah, you just point and look at them essentially and try to track them. And I wonder if you can kind of hook around things. And then on the other end of things, there is a notification saying you've been spotted, and then a missile is coming. Come on, get him! Yes! Oh, that was the most rewarding thing that has happened so far in this game. Holy crap, that was awesome. That was like 400 meters. That was great. And you can see it kind of like followed him and hooked. I didn't think that was going to hit. I had lost the missile. I guess I shouldn't say that I lost the missile. I just couldn't discern between the tank and the missile. I'm going to try to let off some heat here and see how much damage we can do with something. It's moving. I'm getting hit, but it's okay. I'm taking all these shots, though, so it doesn't really matter. There's a little bit of damage, but... So, I think I'm going to roll out, go into the city, try to maybe find some of these tougher things, because there's still a couple things left that are going to be extremely difficult to take out, like the M60 A3. And, you know, one thing that I want to do is actually maybe in this video show, like, its speed, its versatility, get up behind somebody, do a ton of damage or something like that. Some people have gotten extremely good at that already, having 5-6 kill matches. The consensus in the community seems to be that these things are OP, although there's a lot of people who also say, you know, maybe the only thing is like maybe increase, you know, its inaccuracy a bit and lower the HP. And then other people say, you know, it's fine how it is because it takes a long time to aim. You got to stop to fire, things like that. This guy is going to get freaking wrecked. 373, holy crap. Wow, that was crazy. 373, the max damage is like 404 on this thing, so that was a pretty high roll. Yeah, and so people are saying, you know, different things about this thing, and I honestly, this is my second match, and so I can't really say much about it yet, but I can tell you right now, this is the most fun I've had so far in Armored Warfare, being able to cruise around in this thing and deal that much damage. Just out of reach. That M60 A3, this is going to be tough. 1100 HP on this thing. Very difficult to kill because it does have ERA, and so, you know, well, I guess I can hopefully maybe fire 2 missiles at the same location and see what happens, but it's going to be rather difficult. And there's still two T-64s left, and Rocker Fox, I've been in a match with him a couple times. So this might be rather difficult, but I want to try to kill that M60. Yes, so far I've had a great time in Armored Warfare. I definitely want to talk about how responsive the game is. Like, it lets you know things, like whether it's your crew calling out, or you get little spotted markers, or if there's like a missile on the way, it tells you there's a missile, better dodge or hurry up and, you know, get behind something or do something to evade it. There's been really great matches. Cap time seems to be pretty efficient in terms of like how many people are in there, end of the match. Maps seem to be okay for the most part. Some matches I think have a little bit of working, and that's why I'm not actually able to show certain maps because they're currently being worked on. And so, oh no! Holy, this guy's dead. 2 guys, 3 guys right here. 389, and he's tried. He's so dead. Come on. He disappeared. Oh, there he goes. And that brings me to the point about, you know, the only negative things. The ramming, which is an easy fix, and then the sensor, like, things disappearing at random, it seems like. Oh, man, I gotta stop the fire. Oh, gosh. I hit right in the front because we got guys coming from behind, so maybe he'll stay like this. No penetration ERA, so there you go. There's a good example of that. I'm glad this match happened because there's things that I wanted to show that are actually happening in this match. Come on, turn, dude. Yes! Oh my gosh, this aim time, you can see how long it takes to aim. Hurry up! Here we go. Yeah, 402. That was like almost a max right there. Whoa, that was awesome. So there you go. That showed a lot of things I wanted to show. Here's the outro screen. You can see assist, damage dealt, money earned, global experience, vehicle reputation. Vehicle reputation, that's what it's called. So there you go. There's the outro screen. Alright, time for the Leo 1. The Leopard 1 is probably one of my favorite things currently in the alpha test because it seems to be very balanced. It seems to do a good amount of damage. Yeah, it can be killed rather easily, but it has 738 HP, which is fairly decent and can take a couple shots before it actually goes down. And I have really enjoyed playing with this thing. Watch this. Boom! That plane gets freaking blown up. That's awesome. I love that kind of environmental effect. Yeah, so it's been something that I've had, you know, 1 or 2 kill matches, and I have had matches too where I've died right away as well. But, you know, the point is that it's a very fun thing to play. It seems very balanced, and I've enjoyed playing it greatly so far. So this is a very... I can't really talk much about the maps because it's just something you just have to play to kind of understand. But there's certain areas already on the maps that are really hot zones and very contested. And the area I'm in right now is a pretty good spot because you can see most of the map from here. You do have to poke out and expose yourself a little bit to kind of shoot people. There's a guy right there somewhere. He just died, though. There's another guy there, though. There we go. You do have to poke out a little bit to, what the heck? Freaking teleporting? So this is the thing. It's just ping and lag and stuff. Huge hit there. Overmatch. Let's change things up. Yeah, so, I mean, this is a pretty good area to be in because you can see a lot of the area. And people are always right here. Ooh, I wasn't sure if that was going to hit. People are always, like, right in this area. There's a hit. Took some damage. Yeah, people are always in this area, and it's like one of the worst places to go to, I think, because there's not a lot of cover there, and that VBL's running. VBLs seem very fun to play. I've seen some people. What is with this guy? Freaking teleporting. This guy just got a horrible ping. Oh, this guy, stay right there. I'm gonna kill you, get you out of this match. Yeah, so rewarding feeling. Every kill in this game feels so rewarding. I love it. Oh yeah, something I should say too, because I've said this in every single clip, is that I'm trying to keep this underneath a specific amount of time and stick to an outline, so the video might be cut up and spliced in different ways and stuff. And that might not make sense, but that's what I'm trying to do, just a forewarning. Also, something that I should mention is the upgrade system. It's a very fun system to play with. You have a set amount of experience. They call it reputation in this game. And you have to earn that reputation by doing matches. And once you earn that reputation, you can use that for upgrades, or you can use that to unlock vehicles and purchase those vehicles. It's a very fun system. It's kind of refreshing because it doesn't seem like it takes a lot of time to actually do those things. Now that might change or whatever, but for now it doesn't seem like it takes very long at all. Like, it didn't take me very long to unlock this, or hardly any of the vehicles I have so far, nor the upgrades. Here we go. Rush my shot. I do it all the time. I always rush my first shot for whatever reason. When I'm coming down out of a drive, I seem to rush, and this just always ends in me missing. That was a huge hit. Yeah, so the upgrade system seems very easy, it's very simple to learn, and it's very rewarding too. Here we go! Yeah! Before anybody else. Awesome! That was great. So yeah, Armored Warfare it's been a great time so far, and I've had a lot of fun playing. Let's go ahead and head over here and see what we can do over this way. Alright, so one of the most interesting features of Armored Warfare is the fact that you can unlock and purchase new vehicles and tanks via dealers. This is kind of a refreshing take on things because these dealers do not represent any particular nation, and thus they might have a wide variety of vehicles for sale. Once again, it's important to note that this is alpha, and many more vehicles and dealers will be added in the game at a later date. Now, each dealer has a variety of vehicles for sale. Now, each vehicle has a different set of requirements to unlock it. Some might require you play a specific amount of times, some might require a set number of upgrade points to the previous vehicle, or some might require you to deal a specific amount of damage with the vehicles from that dealer. So it's kind of a cool take on things because you're not necessarily going to have to do this one specific thing over and over and over again 1,000 times. You might just have to do this one requirement to unlock a vehicle, and that's kind of a refreshing take on things, and I really like that aspect about the game so far. Another thing that I found very interesting about the game thus far is that it features a nice, simple, easy, and I think rather quick upgrade and progression system. It features a base vehicle experience that you earn by playing with this specified vehicle, and at the same time you gain a global experience. This experience is then used to upgrade the vehicles and progress to the next tank or vehicle within that dealer. I'm also very pleased with the rate in which you unlock certain vehicles. Now, this might change in the future, maybe it's increased or decreased, or maybe the system changes entirely, but currently it only took me about 10 games, for example, to unlock the Leopard 1, which seemed very quick. It seemed like I gained a significant amount of experience after each match, and also it didn't require me to do outstandingly well either. I got multiple assists or even defeats sometimes, and it was still rather easy, and I enjoyed the rate of progression very much. Overall, my experience with Armored Warfare so far has been very good, and I'm very much looking forward to playing this game when it comes to full release. I couldn't stop playing. I just kept playing every single match. I was like, oh, keep the server open. Let's keep playing. And, you know, I had a great time, and I wanted to share that with you guys. And I'm not just saying this. This is not a paid promotion or anything like that. This is just my honest opinion about the game, and so far I've enjoyed it very much. Now, if you're looking for more information about the game, you can check out some of the links in the description below. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you have, click that thumbs up button below. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to this game. I know I definitely am. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Welcome to the community. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.